Hola chicos, welcome to what is going to be your Mexican ambassador tutorial for a presentation. So first of all, congratulations for being selected, guys. Like, it's a huge honor to be representing Isaac in Mexico abroad, and be aware that like every contact that you have with other Isaacers in another country, and even if they're not Isaacers, you are going to be what represents what Mexico is, right? So it's going to be your attitude, your presence there that is going to shape their image of Mexico. So take this responsibility like as it is, and try to do your best, because we really expect the best representation of our entity. So thinking of how are you actually going to do this representation in a plenary, there are like a few simple steps that really should be taken into consideration. And so these are what to include when presenting Mexico in a plenary. Yay! So the first one is, what does Viva Mexico mean? Second, what are the opportunities we offer, the experiences we provide, and in the end, the timelines. So let's go one by one to understand what we were talking about. First of all, what does it mean? So Viva Mexico is this platform in which we aim to inspire people through exposing the greatness and potential of Mexico. We tell the stories that reflect the essence of the culture, the people, and the history of Mexico, so that everyone takes responsible action for the development of themselves and the country. So this is the essence of when we like kind of relaunched the brand, and this is what we aim to represent with it. So this is a brand that really is here to trigger the emotion of how great Mexico is and how much potential it has, make people want to come here and make people want to develop the country and themselves. That's as simple as that. And so in the end, like the tagline for Mexico is that because we're so much more, because it's really the thing that represents it the most. That's the hashtag that we use, and that's the feeling that we really want to pass along. Now, how can we tell this into the resources we already have? Well, first of all, we have this video that was of the LCPs, the video that talked. The question was, what do you think when you hear the word Mexico? Well, and this is the video that really represents the most of what is this idea of potential, what is this idea of being passionate about the country. And this is the video that I really suggest for you guys to start your presentation with. Not even like starting with introducing yourselves, really just start with the video. And then you can use these other resources. This one is about like the because we're so much more line is pretty much about the Mexican diversity or Mexican culture and so on. And then the other one's about the states that you can also show. Now, when these videos were uploaded like 6 months or 1 year ago, the ones of the states, like there were some updates on Facebook, and you cannot go through all the videos. Unfortunately, you cannot find them all, which means that if you go to Facebook Isaac in Mexico, you can find the video, like all the videos, and you can see a few of the states, but you cannot see them all. So just choose one if you want to use it, even though if it's not your own state. So this is where you can find the resources about the meaning of Viva Mexico. How can you start your presentation? Then the potential we have is pretty much about what are the opportunities we have here, right? It's pretty much about what are the corporate experiences and the volunteering experience that they can have. And I say corporate because we can both include companies or startups, and then the volunteering is all the types of GVs we have. So they try to tell a story, and they try to involve like the viewer with the essence of the organization or the essence of the company and the fact of being in Mexico. So I highly suggest to use either of these two or the two of them if you're like showing both products. And about the experiences we provide. This is where like we have the testimonials of the EPs that came to Mexico, in which they talk about their experience, what they learned, how they felt, the things they discovered, how the organization or the company was. And these are very like intense testimonials, sometimes very emotional, and we really suggest you guys to use some of these. Like we have in English these two, because this is a Chinese girl, this is a French girl, and this is a Brazilian girl, this is in Portuguese, and the other ones are in between Portuguese and in between Spanish. And on Facebook you're gonna find that all of them have subtitles attached. Okay, so this is pretty much all the resources you can have, and you can find them in Viva Mexico. And then to conclude your presentation, you just should use all the information you have about what are the timelines of the operations in Mexico, when and where should the people from that country that you guys are visiting go, and all this information that you have really to put there our products. And so that this is pretty much it. These are the like the 4 points that we see as most relevant to present in your plenary sessions if you're gonna have them, and use these wisely. So where you can find these resources: logos, Viva Mexico logos, so this Bitly, and in terms of images and videos, Viva Mexico Facebook, pretty much. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And in the end, you have how actually are you going to be able to download these videos from Facebook. I don't know if you ever downloaded videos from YouTube, but it's the same. So you just go to the Viva Mexico video, you double click, you go to show URL, you just copy the URL of the video, which is like the link of the video. You go to this website, which is Clip Converter. So you can see here www.clipconverter.cc, and you put the link there, you select MP4 because that's the format you need, continuar, and you will see all the steps that you need until you download the video itself. If you know other websites where you can download videos, it's the same. So you know that you just need to use the URL of the video. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. So if you have any doubts, don't hesitate in contacting me. I am the MCVP B2B Marketing, Xaviera, and have a great trip. Represent us the most and make us proud. See you guys.